So here's the thing. It's like, this ditch that was filled with water the other day. Now there's a truck, not a truck, but there's a caterpillar that is moving around, if you can see it. Okay, let me go to the other place so that I can have a good shot of it. Now, they have made a decision that they are going to cover all these dams with water, with soil, so that there is no longer space. Here it is. Yeah, so the ditches here are going to be covered with soil. Okay, so as to prevent now any further deaths. Even let's say someone wants to take a suicide path, they no longer be left us here to facilitate his agenda or their agenda. So it's better that way. So considering that it's a safety issue, it's a safety concern here around school, because some two comrades decided to just I don't know if they decided, they drowned here just around this place. It's just a few meters. Yeah. So that is happening. So I have a good mandazi here. And the reason why I've been eating some mandazi each and every day is this. Okay, where now this man who's cooking very small mandazis compared to the mandazi that you can find. You can see that they are easy because, or they are sweet because they have been made they are very sweet actually for that matter, and they are hot. Remember, they are cooked there and then. Yeah, it's like a kibana, what do you call a kibana? Kiosk, yeah, a kiosk there. So this where now they are cooking the nini. They are a couple. They do cook chapati and mandazi. Imagine that's the main thing. Like that's the main thing that they make. I can tell you for a fact that they make a kilo of that. Selling mandazi and chapati. My goodness, we make a kilo of that. No comrades are used to and they are hot. You are taking them hot while they you have a lot of clients there. So yeah, this is what is happening. Yesterday, after getting out of the waterfalls, oh my goodness, I got rained on. Oh my goodness. There was no somewhere I could shelter myself so that they could prevent rain from hitting me. So I just had to shelter myself under a tree, some cypress trees somewhere. I'll no longer be buying this thing. Just be a side note. just realized, you know, when you are in a fight and someone is always on the highs, just go low. Mm. That way, you'll have saved yourself from, you know, when you are in a disagreement and the other person isn't willing to go down, you go down, since you just can't go up together. Now, what was the disagreement about? We had an issue by the way. Yesterday, we wanted to cook some supper, okay? Now, we got to the shop together. We walked together, and I'm not usually comfortable with that. Walking with a person, okay, it is good, but a person like me, I don't like friends. I don't like friends. Walking with friends. If you are walking, let's walk objectively. Like I do each and everything, or very objectively, knowing that okay, this ain't going to create some discomfort in my, myself and my space. I said, now he suggested that we cook some supper, and the main reason that made us go to the shop is just to buy some oil, cooking oil. And I was to cater for that, by the way, because we agreed that he was going to buy the bigger chunk. After this ends, he's going to buy the 2 liters or even 1 liter. I'm not sure about that, but that is what we decided on. We settled on. So I was going to pay 130 shillings. With 130 shillings, I was like, okay, Nisa, that's a good deal. Now, coming to buy some supper, decided to buy some eggs yesterday. Okay, some eggs. Yeah, scrambled eggs. Yeah, all that. That is a main meal of a comrade. So, so I decided what? Yeah, we come to the shop, and he was like, let's go with 4 eggs. 4 eggs, yes. So split half. The moment I just had the split half, I was like, bro, what the fuck? I've just bought some oil here, and here you are, and really? Okay, I didn't show that at all. I was like, by the way, we need to talk about by the way, we moved now from the kiosk on the side. Now we agreed, okay, we are going to sort this issue of hii mambo ya 50-50. It's not that it is making me happy. It is not, anyway. It is not making me happy at all. Like at all. Okay, but we'll address it. But of course I didn't say the exact word, but I said that I will talk about it. But in my mind I was like, this isn't going to be the way at all. Like, you're not going to this route. So I reminded him he had my 20 shillings, my debt of 20 shillings. Now he said, okay, sawa, you send me some 15 shillings. So that was settled. 50-50, fine. But it's, for me, it's not auguring well with me. I decided, sawa. So okay, now back to the house. I cook some ugali. I was the one who was supposed to cook. I don't have any issue with that. Cook, return, or even cook the 2 meals, ugali and what do you call this? Mayai, eggs, scrambled eggs. Finished, everything was done, blah blah blah. Yeah. After that, now I decided to go for violence, the violence path. I decided, you know what, we are not going to settle on 50-50 anymore. Now we sat down as men, and yo, we addressed the issue. You are saying that 50-50 is good with you because his roommate before actually he moved in, they had an issue. They quarreled because of issues with buying things, and now is now coming to a conclusion that will be settling on 50-50 whoever that they will living with. Fine. Was like, by the way, I'm not interested in whatever to know whatever whatever you did to each other. Me, I don't care. By the way, I don't fucking care to whatever happened to you. You are with me right now. I've got my own rules. Okay, 50-50 isn't auguring well with me. So disagreements here and there. We went back and forth for about 1 hour. Yeah, trying to figure out. Okay, you want to go with 50-50. Me, I don't want to, because I feel like this 50-50 thing, like each and every time that there's no salt, 50-50. There's no tomatoes and onions, 50-50. I'm like each and every day I'll be sending you money. Like each and everything. Let's say there's no sugar, but I actually told him that I'll not be drinking sugar. Neither should he count me on tea leaves and milk. Standard, mimi usiniingize kwa hiyo budget ya nini. I told him that, and I told him fine. On the issue of supper and breakfast, I don't take, actually most of the time. I know that I don't take the 2 meals. I only take one. One is good with me. Now, so don't count me out. Now, I gave him with my rules. One, I don't like negotiating small things. I like to think long term. Something that is sustainable. Okay? That is why I'm not good with 50-50. Number 2, hatutai kosana juu. We will never get we'll never come into disagreements because of small things. Actually, it's the same thing. I'm actually saying the same thing. Anyway, that's how you've said. I think I said 2 things. I plan long term, plus hatutai kosana juu ya small things. Fine. Now let's write down each and every need in this house. Like each and everything. Salt, sukuma wiki, there is anything. Soap, there is steamer, there's electricity, there's all that. There's all that. Like there is all that needs to be catered for. So fine. By the way, I decided to list them all because I saw that this person, the way he's coming, he's going to be petty. And that pettiness is actually going to make me lose respect for him. I don't want to go that route. Remember my second rule, we'll never get with me around, I'll never nini. Plus I'll always be one, whatever you agree on, I will always be doing my part. Like maybe I have no issue with that. I'll be doing my duties respectfully and faithfully. Yeah, you serve your country respectfully and faithfully. Yeah, that's the person that I am, because I know. So and he knows, actually. I noted that also he has that independent, and he's very honest in his deals. I said, okay, but this person isn't going to trust me at this point, that he can do my part faithfully without fail. Okay. Now, so we address the room. We look at all the needs. We listed all the needs: gas, everything, rent, everything. We decided for the gas and rent, 50-50, and some other needs. There are some other needs that we decided to go on 50-50. Yeah, here I don't have any issue, because the item that I'm looking at will go for about more than a month, so I don't have any issue with that. Anything that is going for more than a month is at least negotiable. It can go 50-50. Rent, gas, what else? Okay, nothing else. Okay, there are some other things, but okay, maybe items that need to be bought in this house, like the what do you call it? What do you call this thing? What do you call this? The toilet the toilet brush. That one. Yeah, that one. So I said, yeah, those things you can decide now on 50-50. Yo, at least it's better because I know we won't come here. Um, it will stay for longer. Fine. So see, it happened that way. We agreed on that, but there remained an issue. Now after sorting everything out, we decided, okay, we went back and forth with that thing. Why don't you cater for some things and me I cater for some things? He was like, no, 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 no. So I saw, okay, this person, we can't go that route. Fine. For him, 50-50. He still stands on my his nini. But for me, I'm trying to negotiate, but I'm not going that 50-50. Either way, everyone wins. But now we are in a fix. We are in a conflict. We are in a fix. We are in a twist. So I asked him actually, finally, after going back and forth, blah blah blah, because I noted that this guy has, okay, for me, when I'm in a problem, let's state the issue, let's give a direct answer. Stop going to stories mingi. Hizi si hadithi za bunwasi. No, there is an issue. What's your view on how you are going to go about it? Finally, we settled on, okay, my main issue is I don't want to be sending you money and you sending me money each and every day. We want to be settled. Like, there are petty things that I really don't want. I don't want to bother about them. Like, each and every time I go back to the room, there's no this thing. Send me money. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not going that route. So, give me a solid answer. After after disagreeing for about 1 hour, because me, I want to hear just a direct answer. Me, I don't want to be bothered by them. Remember, I'm a life path 4. So life path 4 recessive. So conflict with me is amicably handled, and it will be swiftly and comfortably handled because it is supposed to be that way. So I said to myself, okay, I think this person isn't going any lower. Let me now go lower. But however, lower with a higher power, like some strength. You just can't lose a battle just by like that. I'm going to win. Yeah? He's going to win the war. But I'm going to win the warfare is mine. I have all the rights to that, to winning that. Because a leader calls for that. Now, as a good leader, I decided, you know what? There's no need to argue with this person. He isn't going any lower with this. Let me go lower, but with higher power and actually more. Actually, I saw that was actually a very good deal. So I asked him, okay, how do we go about this? Okay, I suggested, why don't we go on a weekly budget? At hizi ndio vitu tunahitaji, let's go with that. And he's still insisting that that won't work. So I'm like, every time that I bring a solution, you are resisting it. Like, you are blocking it. You are against that each and every time. So give me a solid answer, Sasa. I think I've given all the options. I've given all the dini. All my views, my opinions, you have resisted them. Now, I don't want to be sending you money, and I don't want you to be sending me money. Give me an answer. A final answer. Maybe Sasa too. Again. So he decided, okay, you know what? Budget. Why don't you be sending me money with all these things that we'll be buying each and every time, and then we settle on. You'll be sending me 500, and I'll cater for that. You know what that did? I saved myself from each and every time that I'm going to be shopping. So I've and I decided, okay. For a minute, I was like, by the way, it's like now I'm living with a woman. Yeah, I'm living with a woman for some reasons. That pettiness, there's some level of pettiness. You are like, okay, apana. And for me, I told him, me, I think big things. Okay, but now I put it into words. Now I plan things long term. I want to see the big picture of it, not the small picture. I don't want to see this here. I want to see the here. Okay, that was my point. And now he settled on. I'll be sending him 500 shillings weekly. He buys all the things that he wants to buy and don't include me there. That I'll be sending you money each and every time. No, 500 is enough for the weekend. Done. Like, done. Now, if there will be some money left, he will be now returning the money back to me. Like, it's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. And I saved myself from trouble. Yeah. For of course, it couldn't have gone further than that because I couldn't have accepted that. So either way, everyone won. But whoever now has been left with the burden is now him. He will now be catering for everything. Although at my own nini, in my view, okay, not in my view, but on my side, I'm like, you know what? I don't have power to do some things. Like, I can't say that we are going to buy this. It's now going to be deciding each and everything. But I let that be that way because I saw that I'm going. It's like I'm dealing with a woman. Like, for real, I'm dealing with a woman now. So I'm the man in the house. I'll be providing just the money. Maybe including what you'll be buying. But I don't expect kitungu kosa, nyanya kosa because I've played my part. That's it. Like, period. Like, done. So on the gas issue, now after we settled on this, now he decided to bring another violence. I was like, now I'm tired with you now. Yesterday was quite a disagreement. By the way, I didn't expect this to come from him. So, so remember I moved in the 22, on date 22. It was a wise decision, by the way. I know why I'm here, and I'm not. However, I'm coming to that point where God is great. Okay, I'm coming to that point where he now brings another issue. That's why I concluded that, okay, you know what? I saw this first time. By the way, there's this saying in Kikuyu that if you want to know, not if you want to know, if you want to get into a relationship with a woman who has been divorced, please try as much as possible to learn or even to dig deeper, to dig and find out what made the husband and the wife to split. Just spend some time to know what happened before marrying that woman. That is how they go. I don't actually exactly and precise, and I don't exactly remember the saying as it goes, but that is what I did. That is what actually the Dini says. Try as much as possible to know what made them fall out. What made them decide to go on to take the divorce route, so that you will know what you are dealing with beforehand, before that thing happens. While moving in, he counted my rent that night. He decided I'm going with G5. He's even going to count the 8 days that I was not that I've come, that I'm going to live in this place. I noted this. I didn't reply. I decided to just protect my peace. Higher. After some days, now we have come into 50-50. Now, actually, the next morning after I came, I noted that he said that we'll be doing splitting duties. Splitting duties. Like today, we are going to do the laundry. Not the laundry, but mopping and washing the kitchen utensils. I was like, what the fuck? So each and every day, like we'll be turn taking. Today is me, tomorrow is you. Today is me, tomorrow is you. I was like, okay, that's a good idea. But each and every day, but actually I didn't show it. And it's because I was coming to record a diary. I don't like wasting time around before I come in. Actually, the diary should be the first thing that I should be doing each and every day. But I give myself some time to do some things like 2 hours, 3 hours. Actually 2 hours at most before I come record this diary. I don't want to do many things in that morning because that will just ruin the mood. So I said to myself, okay, I told him actually to give him a short answer. Yes, sawa. I don't want to bother. There are points where you don't need to just talk too much. Impress the other party, and they feel like they have won, but they are really not won. Yeah, they will win the war, but you will win the warfare. That's standard. Now, little did I think of it, by the way. Why did these people split up? And as this guy tried to convince me to come to this place, I didn't really pay attention to that. I really didn't pay attention to that because I knew I'm coming here for the energy. I want to associate with this energy, high vibration, because I asked for it. Remember Life Path 5? I'm here for that, by the way. I'm just there to just be on that vibration of each and every time that I'm happy. I'm just excited each and every time. That's what I came here for. That is why everything else doesn't really matter. I'm here for the Nini plus. This is a person that I can relate with. This is a person that at least I can appreciate that they think like almost like me. They have standards. There's a way that they do things in a standard way. So today I don't know what I could have talked about, but this is now the main issue. Now I decide to do what? I don't want to turn on my airplane mode because I hear he's coming out of class. So yeah, I didn't pay much attention to that because it was not my concern. I'm not that petty, by the way. Nowadays I'm just whatever small thing needs to be paid attention to, it will just sort itself as long as you have a plan of the bigger things. The small things won't matter anymore. So after the now agreement on I'll be sending you 500 shillings. Whatever is left, you send it back. Whatever will be left, like I no longer want any chaos here. Yeah, because it's going to be end in a. Let me tell you what is going to end up with. I'm going to quit any nyanya, any kitungu, any food stuff. I'm not okay. This is what I could have settled on. I'm not going to be eating in this house. As simple as that. Let's just put it simply. You decide what you're going to be cooking. Don't include me. Now, for the gas, it was going to be that way. It's either it was going to end up that way, or it could have ended in a way that I'm not going to be. See, I've paid almost 5,000 Kenya. By the way, I did that very deliberately. I paid half of the rent. I knew I had all the other money that other part of the money. I'm supposed to pay the 10,500. I've already paid 5,000 Kenyan shillings. I told him I have only 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Not that I don't have the other, but I'm here to gauge. Which by the way, it's actually a very wise idea that I came up with. I decided, okay, let me not pay it all. And actually, that's where I got the money to buy the charger, the new laptop charger that is yet to come. I'm actually yet to get the message, but yeah, that is what happened. So I'm doing this, and I know for a fact I am here just for some period of time, some few weeks. I'm not here for forever. No, I won't here be for forever. I'm here for just like some time. Like, I have very limited time. I'm here to do this, while in the right environment with the right vibration, and then I'm off. Now I'll decide now to go. This thing of living with a person, I think it's just bothersome, tiresome, bothersome. It will just cause chaos anyway. If you are living with a person, make sure that it is your wife, your girlfriend, and they are doing at least they are doing something for you. By the way, that's actually very justified. So I knew for a fact that this is going to end up, if I go to that petty issues, it's going to end up with I paid for rent for 1 month, and I moved to another house. Like, it's really possible. Like, I could decide, okay, I'm staying here for 1 month. I'm going to pay for for 1 month, and I'm off from this area. He brings an issue of gas. It's like, I refilled this gas 8 days on the 15th, and I came into 22nd. And remember, he's off 50-50. If this gas ends, we're going 50-50. At this point, he decides, I don't know why he's remember, I'm living with a woman now. Very petty. Very petty. And by petty, I mean very petty. He's going even to calculate the amount of gas that he has used and convert it into money, and now give me the rest. So, to cut the story short, and the disagreements, because I didn't want to go that route, I decided, I know what I said this very emotionally so that he knows this. I'm living with a woman. Now, what I'll do, I finally by there got his point. After he went here and there. So I said, you know what, I'm going to refill the next gas. Like, that's it. Yeah, it's that standard. And I asked him, by the way, what do you want to okay, by the way, because he was the one who raised the issue, was like, by the way, okay, what do you want from me for this gas? Need nafaa kufanya juu ya hii gas. Haya. He said he went stories mingi ati I refilled me. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what will we do when that gas ends or depletes. That LPG gas, cooking gas, okay? He went back and forth, blah 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 blah. I'm like, give me a straight answer. Am I supposed to? Okay, refilling will take about 1,200 shillings. Tell me the amount that I'm going to contribute, so that the next refill will not be an issue. So that I panga myself. In the mind, I know that I'm needed to have at least 1,000 Kenyan shillings, or even I started actually with 800 shillings. Tell me I'm going to pay 800 shillings, and I'm good with that. I don't have, I don't want to go that route where I'm calculating each and everything split based on how much we have used the thing. Like, it really doesn't make sense. Logical sense. Now, things went how they went, and I decided, you know what, means sitakimbizana na wewe. If you are playing low, I'm now going higher. I'll cater for the next refill. period. Like, that's it. I understood his point. Like, he paid for the gas some days before, and now he feels like that's not fair. You see, that's not fair. It's like, if you feel that's not fair, I'll cater for the nini. To cut the nini argument short, like, you don't need to be doing some things. Like, you need to know how to be thinking about big things. And now this is compelling me to now work harder and do what is necessary. For now, I move out before the semester ends. Like, it's just a matter of period of time, and I'll be out of this house. Sawa sawa. So yeah, it's just I don't want to spend more time in this place. I know what is expected from me. Learn forex as much as possible, backtest, start trading, and the little profit that I'll be getting, I think I'm gonna move into a new house. I'm not been doing things seriously. I'm not going to treat each and everything serious, like a serious business, so that I move into my own house, okay, where I'll not be splitting anything with anyone. I know that everything is needed from me, and I'm going to cater for everything. Yeah, it's actually very important. So I went to sleep very tired, well, because of this argument and back and forth. Remember, I love peace. Life path force, love peace, and this is a person who doesn't appreciate that, or at least they are not aware of that. So yeah, so I said, okay, let me end this here, and yeah, it's just a matter of time, and I'll move out to my own house, to my own room, where I'll be paying the full rent, which is actually likely to be rebel in this room that I said. Do my content creation purposefully and faithfully, consistently. So this today I'm supposed now to start this thing seriously. I won't actually. Okay, I've actually decided not to go to the library first. I had plans to go to the library, but I think it's not really a good move. The charger, before that comes, I'll have an issue. So as all this is happening, I'm waiting for the charger to come. Hand him his charger, and I'll not be spending time here, because I've realized I'm living with a woman. So much as he's a man, but I'm living with a woman. Okay, this womanly vibe that is not giving me. So, and considering now I'm the man, just escape that. Avoid their presence, and they'll save yourself a lot. So the charger is expected to arrive tomorrow, either today or tomorrow. They said that between 26, today is on 27th, 26, actually 27 and 28, between the 2 days. So it's when my charger will arrive, and since I'm the one who decided to do the thing, I'll leave that. I'll hand him the nini, and that will be over. So every time that I'll be sent some upkeep, I'll be sending him money, 500 shillings. We'll cater for me. Don't include me in small things. Go with your 50-50, but don't include me in that 50-50. Yeah. And one thing that I've come to note, we'll never agree on something. If I'm there, I'll have a different opinion, and mine will be respected. That's it. Thank goodness, yeah, I have a girlfriend who is at least okay. At least if I say something, we'll settle on that. But for me, I think I love violence at some extent. But it reaches a point, okay, now it is denying me some peace, and I'm not good with that. I think that was a test. That was a test to remind me that I'm a leader, and I need to be very. I realize that I'm a bit emotional. It's like I want to cry every time that I'm giving an answer. Yeah. So hiyo kitu at least it's over. I think I'm over it. It won't bring any issue between our friendship. By the way, I don't know, but if you want to, by the way, if you want to become a good friend to someone, I can give some allowance to some things. If you want to keep some, like I'm seeing this friendship where it's going, it's likely that even what I'll be doing, I'll be limiting some things. You go 50-50, you want 50-50, 50-50. Like that's it. And you know, for me, the good thing about me is that me hatutaki kwa sana na atijua nini. So the time that we will get into a quarrel and things go sideways, things go south, blame it on yourself, because I don't have any intentions of doing anything to bring our friendship down. I'm not that person. If something is expected from me, I'll do it faithfully. If I'm going to be a husband, I'll provide everything. You do your part. Everyone play their part. And actually, it was a good move. Each and every time that I'm sent some upkeep, I'll be sending him 500 shillings. Like that's standard. Like that's it. That's it. Save yourself trouble, and trouble will not look for you again. If he's looking for trouble, he has actually. That's why they split up with the enemy. And for me, I don't want to go that route, because I'm not that person. We either live or we don't. So yeah, I've addressed that, and right now it's over. You know, when I talk about things here, I think I feel like they are now over. Get over them. Yeah, because I have no one else to talk about. Even my girlfriend, I can't tell her about some other things. But this we're going to talk about. We are going to petty talk about some things with her. By the way, did I mention that I have a girlfriend? Yeah, that person. Yeah, she's now my girlfriend. Only that we haven't agreed. Okay, I don't want to tie myself to that relationship. Yeah, but it's okay, man. It's okay. So 50-50 each and every time. That's how it is. Like that's the standard. That's now how things are. It was different from the person that I was living in. Actually, I see him now. The person that I was living in, the roommate that I had before, was this person that I will cater for some things, and but then he didn't. He never at one point complained of anything. He used to cater for the nyanya, kitungu. There is. But then I realized I was doing it. I was a bit unfair, because I was only catering for the steam and almost the rent. For the food stuff, for the food stuffs, I didn't used to buy regularly. That is regularly. I didn't used to buy them regularly, so it was a bit of a fix. And actually, I've noted that I did him very unfair. I could have used to help him where I could, help him where I can. Put in 100 shillings in his account, like just support his gospel, because I had more money than I could have done. But now rules have changed, things have changed, and now I have to go with that. They have now become a priority. I can't ignore anything right now. I have to put things down. What are our needs? Everything. So yeah, that is what I noted. Ebu save yourself. Save yourself from arguing with me, because how to win? You never win. Come with small talk. How to win? And a petty argument. So yeah. What do you have today? Today I'm supposed to line up. Actually, before Wednesday, see, the charger should have arrived, and I have gotten the message. So I should I am expected now to plan everything out. Like, what is my path of learning Excel? My path of learning Excel is this. Okay. My plan of learning Excel is this, and I'll be done. Like, I have a plan. Like, this week I'm doing this. So line up everything for MaxPy, even learn everything, and then finally from Wednesday I think it's when I'll execute. Have a proper plan. Like, each and every day between I don't want to go for 3 months. I want to go for a 2 month thing. See, I'm no longer focusing on school, so I have all the time to do everything that I need. So my sleeping time, I'm yet to tune to that. I can't be sleeping. Oh my goodness. Okay, but it's okay. So focus on forex for 8 hours. All that. So that needs to, I keep on saying this instead of now executing it. So today I'm actually supposed now to plan everything, the content ideas, write them down. Yesterday I wasn't able to do that because actually the Wi-Fi here is creating some inconvenience. Like, each and every time that we want to do something, each and everything that we want to do, each and everything that we want to do, wait, what am I even saying? I've forgotten. By the way, that point has just emanated from me. Has eluded me. Oh my goodness. Eluded and emanated. These are very new words that I haven't got used to. So I would say, yeah, adapt, include everything in your daily habits. I'll be waking up. Now I'll be sleeping so that I have a proper time of doing things. Now I'll be sleeping in the evenings. If I have to spend this entire night awake without sleeping in the day, I think I better do that so that I can tune my body to that time. I should have that body time where I'm sleeping at 6 or even at 7 to almost at 12 at midnight, and I wake up forex when almost he's asleep, and I focus on forex for about 8 hours. So my schedule of forex, I'll plan it today. Each and everything that I'm planning to do, I think I'll write it down. This is my time of waking up. I'll be focusing on forex. Now, in forex, what am I looking at? Hour one, I focus on the news. How is it going to affect the nini? Go into YouTube, learn as much as possible about how the news affect the price. And remember, I'm focusing on the volume nini. So I start with the news. I start analyzing looking at the charts. Now, what is my next move? Trying to spot my entry based on volume trading. Yeah, whatever I will have learned of volume profile, that tool. Which are my smart entries? Which are my smart exits? Where I'm going to get the nini? Plus, I'll be journaling at the end of the 8 hours. Okay, at least take one or even 2 trades. Like, it isn't much, but he'll be back testing. Before now, I put my money. I don't know where I'm going to get that. I don't know how much is needed from me so that I can input into my forex. There are many things that are needed. Okay, there's so much amount that there's some in the money but I don't have to worry about where I'm going to get the money. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to trade. I'm going to be profitable, and I'm going to be good at forex. Okay, yeah. And as I'm doing this, I'm good at Excel, and I'm good at productivity. For productivity, I'm going slow with this thing. I want to start at the most basic level. I have a story to tell. So yeah, like, everything will be planned out today. Now I've moved from the point of this is my day, how it looks like, I'm now going to the details. What will be now be entailed in this forex? How am I going to plan this, and it will be consistent for the next 2 months? That is about 60 days. 60 days. What am I going to? Where am I going to be at this point? That's now my goal. Like, I have big goals right now. That's why small things aren't a bother anymore. So I don't have storage. Let me end this diary here, because I haven't yet uploaded the last video. I'm supposed to upload it using my computer. Can't connect to two devices, only one device. And that's how, by the way, they are making profit. And there's a way you can connect Wi-Fi to a PC, and a PC you can hotspot it to other devices. That option isn't available with Connect. They have done it very deliberately, so that it's like a business strategy. Now they are getting more profit for that. I think I prefer Truth better. I prefer actually Truth more than Connect Wi-Fi, because Truth you can connect to as many devices as you want, and as for Connect, it's only one. Although it's cheap, but it is really, plus it doesn't have good speeds. I think I prefer Truth, only that sometimes it's very unreliable. It's a good choice, but it's very unreliable. So yeah, that is the challenge that I'm having. But I tried connecting to Safaricom Unlimited using some VPNs, but it's failing. It's okay. It is connecting, but it keeps on failing each and every time that I try another time. So I have no I don't know. I'll be struggling with internet kidogo. It will be quite a challenge. Anyway, ni sawa tu. I think I'll get a solution to this. So yeah. That is what is happening right now in my life. So remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, adios.